Okay, I like to have my hostess introduce me because you know how everybody's just chatting and it's hard to get them all together. So let the hostess do that job for you. Those are her friends. So Heather's going to just introduce me and where she met me, and that's kind of it. Okay.
I want to introduce everybody. This is Laurel House. She's going to be doing the show today, and I was just really excited. Last show I was at, she just did an amazing job, so I couldn't wait for her to come and share all these tips with you guys. So there's Laurel.
Well, thanks so much. And Heather has been fantastic to work with. She got the groceries. She got all of you guys here, her best and finest friends. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. And I want you to know, wow, this is fabulous, this huge kitchen, Heather. I love your kitchen. And, you know, wow, don't think you have to have a kitchen like Heather's to have a Pampered Chef show, because you don't for a cooking class. You know what? Most of the time I've done hundreds of shows, and most of the time they're on a card table in somebody's living room. I've done them in trailers, I've done them in little tiny college apartments up at NIU, and outside on the deck, even, you know what, no deck, so under the tree on a picnic bench. So you don't have to have a big house like this. This is nice, this is a nice treat, but don't let that stop you from having a cooking class at your house and earning some free products. So I have a little cookbook here, and I'd like to pass it around. I want everybody to sign your name. And then I want you to put something that you really like about Heather, one of your favorite things about her, and then we're going to give it to Heather.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and sit down, and we'll get started here. Well, I want to thank all of you for coming because I know you're all busy. How many of you work outside the home? Okay, some of you do. So I know you're super busy. How many of you get to stay home? Well, I know everybody thinks those stay-at-home moms aren't busy, but I know you are, because you got to be the room mom, you got to do the carpool. Everybody thinks you can do everything else that the working moms or wives can't do. So I really want to thank you for being here, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to do a cooking class. It's called Salads and Sangria. Now, everybody should have had that sangria. How'd you like it?
Really good.
Wasn't it great? It's a great recipe. It's refreshing. I like to do a sweet sangria. You can also do it, we do have wine in it tonight, but you can also do it with a non-alcoholic cider kind of drink or grape juice. It would also be good. So sangrias are fun, they're refreshing for the summer. They're something you can make a really big batch of. So if you're having a lot of company over, a lot of people can enjoy it. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I will do an interactive cooking show. Now, that doesn't mean we're all going to gather around here, although we could, because this is a great big kitchen. But what I do is I have everybody come up and help with something. So I always choose a boss. And so I always ask the hostess, who's the most assertive? I don't like to say who's the most bossy. Who's your most assertive friend that you think wouldn't have trouble being our boss tonight? And she picked Laura. So Laura's our boss tonight. So Laura gets to tell you what to do. So when I say I need somebody up here to help me with the food chopper, I'll say, Laura, who's up? And so she's going to choose you, so you have to come on up. Wash your hands real quick, come on over. You know, you're not doing anything big, it's something really little. It might just be the food chopper, it might just be mixing up something in my batter bowl. It's nothing hard, okay? But you all get a little bit of a chance to try some of our tools. I also have a reader, and our reader today is Naomi, because you know what? I have a hard time keeping on track, because once I get cooking and I get going, I'm like a tramp. So I gotta have somebody keep me on track, to keep me going. So she's gonna be my reader tonight, so when I need you, when I forget what my next step is, Naomi's gonna help me out with that. And then I have a card master, and that's Patty. Patty's our card master tonight, and what she does is she has a deck of cards. And you all got a card when you came in, because I all did a name tag with each of you when I met you, and I gave you a card for coming. But you'll get a card for, who can find the baking stones, what page? You get a card. And so Patty will be handing those out. If you got a great tip, Patty's going to be handing those out. When you come up and help, you get 2 cards. Right? And the more cards you get, the more opportunity you have to win. I have some great little prizes with me tonight. So that's what keeps us all kind of focused here, because we keep all interactive. Now, really basic information I'd like to do. I gave you each a catalog. Each have a catalog. So if you open up the catalog, I want you to look at the contents over here. And on the content, you'll see it kind of puts everything in categories. So if you're looking for something, you can find it a little bit faster. Down underneath is a key, and it has different symbols. Notice the ones that are kind of like in circles. Those are about our guarantee. And I want you to know that everything that you purchase tonight, except for our food items, have at least a 1-year guarantee. So if you're not happy with it, you give me a call, because I'm going to help you take care of that. Right? So you have up to a year. So save your receipt. I encourage you to fold it up, put it in your favorite cookbook, and also remember, I'll talk about this when we do the receipt, but I'm going to also need your email address, because Pampered Chef will save your receipt for you, for those of us who lose them. So we'll go over that on the receipt. Also, there's the little QR codes on the back when you look through the catalog. This one right here, you can put your phone on there if you have that app on your phone, and I'll do a little video about that product so you can learn a lot more about it. So that's kind of just will help you through the catalog. And I encourage you to keep the catalog. Use that kind of as like a wish book. Keep it, because you'll see some things that you want tonight that maybe you're not going to be able to purchase, or maybe you'll like those, oh, maybe that would be a great gift that somebody could get you for Mother's Day, which we just had, or for Christmas or your birthday, different holidays. Also, if you're done with it, if you're really done with it, do me a favor and don't just throw it in the garbage. You know, take it to when you get your tires changed or the dentist office, just kind of casually leave it on the table there. Because there's Pampered Chef business everywhere. So I've had people call me from catalogs left in the hospital before. So do that for me so it gets recycled. And I would really appreciate that. I also have inside, there's a little wish list in there. And it has, I want you to use this before you use your receipt. And I want you to write down everything you see tonight that you like. This is your list. I'm not taking this, this is yours. But it'll make it easier when you go back. The first show I went to, I was like, oh, I wanted 30 things, but I had $30. So that wasn't going to work. But it was easier to go back and not have to go flipping through the catalog. Well, which did I really want the most? So keep that. Put that in your favorite cookbook. You know what? This is it's got my name and my contact information on it. You can shop on my website 24/7. That means your husband could shop on there 24/7. It's your little wish list. He wants to know what you want, or your kids want to know what you want. Right on there, all my information is down there. Call me or shop 24/7. You can just pretend he's shopping on Amazon. I'm shopping at my website. Also, you have a receipt, so I want to take a look at the receipt. Be sure you get your name on there. I need your name. And I do need your phone number. And that doesn't mean I'm going to be calling you and asking you a bunch of questions, or do you want to have a show? Nothing, no. I'm going to call you if I can't read something on there, or if something got figured out wrong, or if I want to do an out-of-the-box calls, which I like to do to see maybe down the road about a month. Did you get that spiralizer out of the box, and what have you used it for? A lot of times I have new recipes I can send you, so make sure that you give me your email address. And also, like I said, the company needs your email address to have your receipt. Okay, I keep your receipt on my computer. I save the paper receipts, but I'm not foolproof. I did have a son who took computer classes and crashed my computer a couple times. So that happens, and you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So be sure that you save it. And then also, I want to know, so before we get started with our salad, does anybody have any questions about basic things I just kind of went over? Okay, so let's get cooking.